Hello everybody and welcome to Danganronpa Dead End, a fan-made game based on the Danganronpa series. Without further ado, let's just get started on this. Oh shit, we're already in a trial. I was not expecting this. Yeah, I have no idea what this game's about, but it looks interesting. View the handbook. Evidence. We got counts in a weird picture. We got some themes. We got Smooth Red, Smooth Blue, Mondrian, and Spaghetti Code. Sure. No, Mandarin. I like that. There we go. Backlog. No backlog. Settings. Everything is fine. So I guess the difficulty, fuck it, I'll go mean, because I play Danganronpa like I play it mean. I mean, that's how you always play it. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. I have no idea what's going on. Let's do this. Let's begin with a simple explanation of the trial. Monosock. During the class trial, you'll present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for whodunit. If you vote correctly, only the Blacken will receive punishment, but if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blacken, and that person will earn the right to leave this academy. Now let's begin. But no one's dead. What are we supposed to discuss? Like we just got here. Oh, Slimmy, I forgot this is a trial for the pre-trial trial version. Pre-trial trial version? The lovely creators of this game want to show off what they can do. So before any content comes out, we have a completely non-canon class trial. That means we won't die if we get it wrong. Oh no, I'll still kill you. What happens to the full game if we die? Well, in that case, we just won't have a game. Oh well. Hey, there's a lot of work to put into this. You can't just chuck it out because we screw up. Well, in that case, you better get it right. Well, what will we be discussing? With our limited time to survey our new surroundings, it'll be difficult to come to a decisive conclusion on any topic. Not to mention, some of us look like we've never used our brain before. Hey, I'm smarter than I look. Oh really, what's 5253612 divided by 476? How is anyone supposed to know that? I doubt you even know the answer. Well, that joke's on you. I'm too dumb to know if that's right. Case in point. Wait. Really shouldn't pick on girls, little bro. Never been into you getting upsetting them like that. Charm is a great way to bring your point across in a debate too. Isn't that right, baby? You're hot. I mean, if we could stop bickering, we could actually discuss something. Besides, I don't see why we should write off the situation as impossible if we don't know everything. She does have a point. We should look at the whole picture before we decide. In that case, if Mr. Monosock will be inclined to tell us what we'll be talking about. Oh, you want to know so badly? Well, I guess there's no point keeping you in suspense. The topic will be my sexual orientation. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Oh, yes. A refined topic of the most poised of gentlemen. Hell no. What on earth about a topic like that is refined? Why would I want to know what a crazy robot get us off to? Well, it's not like we have a choice, no matter how undignified our lives are on the line. Well, if I had to choose, discussing this is a lot easier than a corpse. Chi-chi. Oh, you have a little squirrel. Fry agrees with creepy shovel girl. Those are her words, not mine. It's fine, I've been called worse. Worse than creepy shovel girl? Goodness, this group gets sidetracked easily. Well, where do we begin? Who's the main character? Are you? You got a little hoe gaze, but I don't know if that's true. Guess we should jump into it, start by finding clues. I agree with you, Sherry. Discussing something actually brings up a lot of things to overlook. Are you the protag? Detective knowledge coming for that a mundane discussion helps lead the detective. Are you the protagonist? No, you can't be. You're the sidekick detective. You're always the sidekick. How about everyone talks about their own interactions with Monosock? If you think it'll help, I suppose it's a good idea to start. Most conversations with that robot are results of a simple questions. I don't see the point in reviewing these explanations. You got a better idea, Bedhead? I do not. Alright, the first debate's about... Okay, you're the protagonist. I know, because I can hear your thoughts. Manasaka will give us an impossible question, so the answer is here somewhere. We just gotta keep calm. Hey, look, it's your first time non-stop debate. No, it's not. Good news for controller users. Gamepad controls are the exactly same. Nice. But if your controller was to get lost, you should know that the controls for keyboard and mouse are different. Right-click still shoots a truth bullet, and left-click is for silencer. To change truth bullets, use the mouse wheel or tab. If you want to focus, it's space, but speed up is on shift. Escape opens the truth bullet menu if you want to read descriptions. It makes more sense that way, no? And I'm sure you don't need a primer on how to play the game, right? Shoot down white noise, refute, agree. Aim for the V-spot for a truth bullet if you're feeling frisky. Have fun! Haven't played with a controller in a while, but my god. Let's get this thing started. What do we got? Oh, we should start with intimate actions we've had with Oh. Oh ho ho! Intimate, you say? I'm really curious about what you think is intimate. Okay. Stop. Actually, yeah, let's just start with one-on-one interactions. It could help. Hold on. Okay, that's sweet. I've never been alone. How do I access the truth? Oh, there we go. No, that's just, Oh, X. Okay. We got Nate had a weird run-in with Monosok. Apparently he tried hitting on Nate for some reason. Apparently Nate was able to shake him off, but scarred him pretty bad. Now he tries to be with me whenever he can, so Monosok doesn't try anything. Apparently Ryu has been alone with Monosok on multiple occasions, despite being told that it's dangerous. However, Monosok always disappears as quickly as possible. Ryu says this ticked him off because he's very friendly. Okay. I was alone with him for a bit, but he didn't seem that interested. Figures you were alone together. I like this music. Maybe we're just overthinking this. I mean, he's a robot. Maybe he isn't attracted to anyone. Hold on. Where is it? It's Nate. Oh, shit. To be fair, that's a very logical argument. Wow. Maybe that is a brain. There is a brain in that skull. Told you I was smart. Okay, I know this. We should start with the actions. Intimate. If I could help, I try my best to never be alone with him. I tried being alone with him, but he didn't seem that interested. Figures you were alone together. Maybe you're just overthinking. I mean, he's a robot. He isn't attracted to anyone. What? Logic is airtight. There's no way I'm wrong. Did I get the thing? Shoot. Did I get the thing wrong? Oh, no. It's Nate's account I need. Never mind. Tried to hit on Nate. But why? I don't know. Babu. Oh, that crisp soundbite. Hold on, Booker. Don't you have a girl you need to be rescuing? It may be a robot, we have evidence that he is attracted to people. How could a robot have a sex drive? The reason we have a sex drive in the first place is to make babies. Robots don't make babies. Of course, some people shouldn't mate either. Would be nice if they left the gene pool. Really are a desperate cretin. Perhaps someone like you weren't always looking down on them. Very hard to look at, but you, shorty. You're short too. After you get off your giant ego, it'd be easier. Much I'd love to listen to a 10-year-old get roasted. Could we get to the explanation? It was unfortunate to get hit on by Monosok. Wait, really? I was doing my best to forget. I don't want to remember any of it. And he spent the rest of the day crying to me about it. I didn't cry about it. No, but I still had to pat your back saying there. I told you not to talk about our back rub times in public. They're special to me and you know why. Geez, sorry, I thought that was a joke. So that thing was really hitting on you. Scale 1 to 10, how aroused would you say his flattery made you? Just ask me for flirting tips. A 1, definitely a 1. He just made vague innuendos and tried wrapping his weird arms around my legs. I had to shake him off. It sounds like less hitting on you, more like sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a violation of school security policy. I have to ask you to leave. honey, please, I run this school now, so I obviously rewrote that. And now I can wrap my arms around anyone I like. Note to self, long tube arms are good at wrapping around legs. Dude, please just talk to me. Please, we're all begging you, just talk to him. But that means he does have a sex drive? So I guess I was wrong? I find it illogical. What is the point of coding a robot with a desire for intercourse? Because sex is super hot, that's why. It's actually why I became a teacher, so one day I can feel those sexy teacher-ex-student desires. Another violation of security policy. Student-teacher relationships are strictly forbidden. Rewrote it. Damn it, he's good. The fact you went through all that trouble is even more proof. Good point. If you really didn't have any desires, why rewrite all that stuff? I'm sure it isn't for our benefit. I think the more important question is why security policy still is a factor in killing you. School security is important, you know. How else am I supposed to keep all those pesky outsiders away? That's not what I meant. If Mom was here, she would have given you a timeout for sure. What good would that do? I don't know, Tanya. That's a girl's name, am I right? Maybe better than the security policy you love so much? Alright, we figured it out. He's into dudes. Can we stop talking about it now? It's getting creepier. No, we should keep talking. There are other possibilities. That's right, we haven't discussed anything besides what happened to Nate. We keep getting sidetracked. But this is just so boring and stupid, and I hate it. Can we just move on? I guess we should discuss it, not to mention nothing else was brought up. Maybe we should stop? Like I said, we need to think this through if you want an answer. Well, actually, if he does have a point, we'll die if we get it wrong. Lizzie, shouldn't you be thinking for yourself? Sorry, both arguments are so compelling. You're the only one making any points, though. Alright, just breathe and take a moment to think of yourself. The way you know what you want to do. Okay. Personally, I want to discuss it more. This is a life or death situation. We don't want to rush into it. I'll just go along with that. Oh, Lizzie. I agree with Athena and Nate. I agree with Athena and Nate. Flirting is a complex art that has a lot of layers to it. You can't figure someone out through one conversation, especially if it's as one-sided as Nate says. Come on, Natey Poo, you can't say you weren't into it all. Yes, I can most certainly say I can. Not even a little. Not for 1 second. Fine, whatever, just make it quick so we can get it over with. Miss Detective, what should we discuss now? I'm not a detective, we should keep discussing everyone's interactions. Since we're really only heard about Nate and Ryu's, that's the only best option for now. Actually, I want to talk about my interaction for a while, no one else's. What? Are you trying to torture us? You already said nothing happened to you. That's exactly why I want to discuss it. You really do have a few loose screws, don't you? I would argue that it's more than just a few. Well, whatever, I won't allow the discussion to move forward unless you talk about what I want. You really want me to cry? Actually, that'd be very entertaining to see. Shut up, you blind excuse for a smear artist. You don't have a choice but to go along. I hope he's smart about this, otherwise we're gonna be dead. Unstop debate. Weird picture. I'm assuming... Yay. We're gonna talk about me. Kid needs a timeout. But why, though? You already said nothing special happened. But doesn't that contradict what we already know? Yeah. How can nothing be a contradiction? Now I think about it, it's suspicious that nothing happened between you. Maybe something happened that you're just too scared to tell us about. A guilty conscience. Why on earth would I have one of those? All I've done is bring up something you idiots missed. And figure it out for yourself. What we got Nate's account. Nate had a weird run-in. We already used that. Ryu's apparently had been alone. However, Monostock always disappears. Ryu said this ticked him off because he is very friendly. I guess Ryu's account? I guess we agree on Ryu's account. Anyway, we're gonna talk about me. Why though? Nothing happened. Doesn't that contradict? Oh. Yes, that does contradict. Oh, and I got the V. Nice. Nothing happened between you and that's it. Huh? What's it? The fact that nothing happened is strange in and of itself because we already established that he's into guys. Oh, you're right. How did we miss that? I've been asking myself that question for the last 5 minutes. Probably ignored it because of his age. You mean since he's a twerp, we didn't listen to him? No, well, yeah, but not my point. There's a big age gap between Ryu and Nate, so we didn't think about it since he's a minor. Oh, I didn't know Ryu was the ultimate minor. Which means someone who's under 18. Now I'm starting to side with Ryu on how stupid you are. Does he just have a thing for tall guys? Actually, I think Dave already gave us that answer. He didn't try to reason because he's a minor. And he finally took long enough to figure it out. And if it was that annoying, why didn't you just tell us? People don't listen just because of my age. Gotta find creative ways around it. Come on, bro, we would've listened. No, we wouldn't. Or at least I wouldn't. Peachy. Yeah, Fry wouldn't have listened, I wouldn't have either. Same. Ditto. Likewise. Shows up in my nightmare. Okay, maybe that was the best approach. Please be nice to him. Harassment like this can be very negative on a child's personality. Thanks for the support, Mommy. Still not your mom, but you're welcome. So we narrowed down guys who are at least 18 years of age. Of course I go after age men. What do you take me for, a monster? I may be an expert on sexual assault, but I still have standards. So you mean it was a sexual assault? What? I said flirting. What you talking about, silly? Don't play dumb, you said sexual assault. Nope, totally just harmless flirting. Ugh, you're impossible. Is it there? Can we go now? Well, if your answer's just formally present to me. But before we do that, can we discuss a bit more? Alright, seems pretty set in stone. Although I feel like we might be missing something. Oh, come on, I just want to leave this place. It doesn't give anyone else the creeps. Well, a fresh coat of paint, I'm sure we could liven this place up. Hey, no vandalism. No vandalize my beautiful interior design. It's not vandalism. It's just brightening the place up. And I'm sure it'll feel better once I got rid of all the ghosts. And no removing the ghosts either. It was very expensive to buy them on one-day delivery. Why is Cherry so freaked out? None of us have come out and said anything about being hit on. Although she was the one who brought up the idea of one-on-ones. Don't tell me she had some conflict, but why isn't she saying anything? It's because of that... It's because of that creep, of course it is. She wants to say something happened to her, but that con is getting away. In that case, Monsac isn't it, guys. He's also into... You know what that means? It's time for Hangman's Gambit. Please be the same as V3. Please be the same as V3. It's fun. Shoot an enemy carrying the correct letter. If you shoot an enemy carrying the wrong, you'll be attacked. If an enemy carries no letter, feel free to destroy it. And one more thing, if you're stuck on a letter because it won't appear, for God's sake, a boss enemy will eventually appear. It might be a difficult battle, but the boss will always carry the correct letter so you can advance. And don't forget, if things get too hectic, use the focus. Have fun. Ooh. 5-letter word. What am I thinking? What's the oh. Did I just self-destruct? What do I want? Oh, shit. What's the question? Why is X just self-destruct? What do I want? What do I want? There's a lot of F's, so... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let me destroy that F. Jesus Christ. Oh, gee. I'm not good at twins. I'm not good at these arcade shooters. Ah! Is it girls? Is the word just girls? Come on. G. Oh shit. Shoot at me, motherfucker. Girls, isn't it? So I gotta... Yep, it's girls. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, come on, I'm right there. There we go. Whew. Jeez, I'm not good at those. I mean, that is kind of fun, but it's not... I prefer V3s. So he's into girls, but how do I present this without getting Sherry involved? I have one idea. Well, here's nothing. I have something to tell you. I think Monosec is into girls. He was hitting on me as well. You never told me about this. It's because I had to console you. It would have been weird to bring it up then. Well, I would have hogged all the backpats if I knew you were in the same position. Once we get out here, you can have all the backpacks you want. Thanks, but no thanks. Chee. I agree. It's weird you didn't bring this up sooner. Because we were working something else, so I thought I should wait. If you don't believe me, Sherry saw it. You can back me up, right? Oh yeah, I completely slipped my mind. Oh, thank God, she's not bad at lying. So Jane, you got hit on Monosock. How would you rate your experience on a ask me that and your sketchbook is getting shoved so far up your ass you'll be shitting art for weeks? Is that a promise? I take it back. I don't really remember hitting on you. Oh well, you're as big of a player as me. It makes sense you forget some people you flirt with. Ooh, burn, girl. So your answer is no, anyone over 18 years old. Did we figure it out? I don't know what else it could be. We seem to have worked it out. Alright, let's figure this out. Pretty sure he swung both ways. What is it? Well, there's something that's bugging me. Nate has good instincts, even in hard times figuring stuff out. We have one more discussion. I think we might have missed something. Oh, now you're just dragging it out. Molly, please. Nate and Jane have been big at helping us this far. It's true, we never got an 18 plus without her, so we should discuss what she wants. What's the harm? What could we even do when we leave the trial? We're stuck here. I get it, sheesh, so what's so suspicious? If we start the discussion, it should jog our memories. Very well, what's the discussion point? Discuss the answer so far. Now, even if Molly's nagging is quite irritable. Hey, if you agree with me, don't insult me. Alright, we got one more discussion. If we miss anything, we're doomed. It's gonna be that weird photo. I actually want to look at that photo 1 second so I know what the hell it is. Let's see. A picture that Nate found stuffed in a plant. It shows Monosock on some kind of bed wearing a silk robe. You could say he's trying to look sexy, but he's a plush robot, so it just looks stupid. I wonder who put it into the plant. Wait, what? Oh! He found it in a plant. That's cool. So, what do we discuss? We have been instructed to talk about our current answer. But honestly, I don't find anything wrong with it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I believe the answer itself is correct. The real question is if something was missed. But we talked about all the evidence. Nope. I only have one heart, so I can't fuck this up. Oh, I got it. Nate, remember that weird photo you found stuff in the plant? What about it? See if we can show it to everyone. It almost looks like a pinup? Well, maybe a pinup. Doesn't look good when you have feet, when you don't have feet, and you just have feet and no legs. The lack of butt is very disappointing. I'll have to remedy this later. That's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. What's up with the picture? If you gave it to no one, why would he have brought it up now? Jane, would you mind if I saw that for a moment? Sure. I see. Take a look at the back. Hey, pretty baby, your foliage looks great this time of year. If you want, you can help me spread my seed. Well, time to bleach that for my memory. Yep. Do you have any sense of decency? What is this decency you speak of? I need to stop talking to you. So he gave that picture of the plant. He's into foliage. Actually, that's not the only one I found. Oh, come on! They were everywhere. I went around and picked them up because I thought it was litter. You didn't think to read them? I had enough. I already had enough for a lifetime. I didn't bother. You know, dude, totally get you now. No, were they all trees or plants? No, they were just about everything I could find. He doesn't have standards. I think it's worse than that. Whatever he can stick in it, he finds attractive. Alternatively, anything that can stick it in. That's kind of gross way to put it, but I guess it's true. So what, we're done? I think so. Monosock, we have our answer. Oh, then do tell. You're attracted to anything at least 18 years of age, including inanimate objects. Why, that's completely correct, you clever sleuth you are. Oh, thank goodness, we won't die. Now everyone come closer and let your teacher reward you. Oh, I do not care if it's a violation. I'm gonna beat the tar out of you. Oh, screw that, I'm leaving. We're in danger, so let's jet. Agreed, we should put at least as much distance between us and him as possible. If you have no objections, robot, please reactivate the elevator. Give me a sec, will you? I gotta talk to the player. Thanks for playing our weird little test. Hope you join us for the real deal, because next time, not everyone will have the pleasure of being here. Well, that was fun. That was a fun little distraction. Yeah, that was enjoyable. Thank you guys for watching. Next time will be the actual Danganronpa. So, until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. God, this music is great.